Committee, I'd like to welcome you to the 17th Annual Hall of Fame Dinner and Induction Ceremony. Tonight, we will meet 6 individuals who make up the membership of the class of 2014, who will be inducted into our Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame event is sponsored by Sierra Central Credit Union, who we thank for their very long and continued support of this event. As you can see from your program, it takes a special person to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Considerations for membership not only include their athletic accomplishments or achievements while at Yuba, but their academic accomplishments, college activities, their career and professional accomplishments, and their community involvement. Tonight, we will induct new members who meet all of these requirements. At this time, please welcome Eric Burns, Yuba College Athletic Director and Chairman of the Hall of Fame Committee.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you all for being here, as they mentioned, our 17th Yuba College Athletic Hall of Fame. I'd like to congratulate our honorees tonight, Ann Reynolds, Marie Nygaard, Mike Monahan, Jim Harrison, and Dave Rodman. This is my 3rd Hall of Fame as a host, and it has been fairly easy for me all these 3 years, and it's been pretty easy for me for 2 reasons. One of which is Rod Bilby. Rod Bilby has created a formula that works well for this Hall of Fame, which is well regarded across the state as being one of the best Hall of Fames at this level. Also, Dion Bilby, who I know put a lot of work into the past Hall of Fame as well. So they've created a sort of an event that has its own inertia. The second reason that's been easy for me is the staff. The staff works really hard to make this happen. Rosa Packard, who's greeting you this downstairs earlier tonight, put in a lot of time and effort. Tomas Rodriguez, our equipment manager, who also basically does everything around athletics. Larry Pohl helped decorate the facility. J.J. Rodriguez helped put together the display you see up on the screen there. Thea Post did the table settings. Jeff Rutledge also helped with the display up top. Mike Weaver with the program. Teresa Aronson with the program. My wife Stephanie, who helped downstairs, also helped with the program. The Hall of Fame Committee puts in a lot of work year-round to help us come up with a list of candidates for induction. And of course, people here at Peachtree. We've had it here for many years, and they kind of know what to expect and what we need from them. And they do a great job. The Hall of Fame has also had Sierra Central Credit Union as a primary sponsor of this event for its entire 17-year existence. So I thank them, as well as John Cassidy, CEO of Sierra Central Credit Union, for their support as well as his participation in this evening. John could not be here. He's been our MC for many years, and he sends his regrets, but he continues to support this event, and we are grateful. We have some special guests that I'd like to recognize. First is our softball coach, Stephanie Reynolds. Coach Reynolds is fresh off the field today. Had a doubleheader and hustled over to be part of us.
We did split. We did get another win today.
Something else that I'd like to point out for Coach Reynolds is that, unfortunately, earlier this fall, we experienced a tragedy. We lost the life of one of our student athletes. And that was obviously a very tough thing to handle. And I know Coach Reynolds has felt like she's been a wreck. for much of this, but she's been a rock. She's been absolutely awesome for the student athletes, and her support and all the work she's done for those girls has been amazing. Also with us this evening is our soccer coach, Renee Villegas, women's soccer coach. Renee worked hard and kind of suffered through a tough season his first year as head coach. This past year was his second year, but in his second year he got his team to a third place finish. And I know the entire Yuba College staff is excited about the direction he has our women's soccer program headed. Just want to mention, you can keep up with current Yuba College athletics activities on Facebook and Twitter and all these kinds of social medias, as well as our website. Back in the back, we also have one of our athletic trainers, Corey Glacier Miller. Trainers are amazing. They spend so much time. They never say no to our student athletes. They take care of our athletes extremely well. They take care of our coaches extremely well. And they're invaluable to our program. Tomas Rodriguez and Rosa Packard, who I've already mentioned as being part of helping this event happen, but in recognizing their contribution to athletics as a whole, Rosa needed to leave already, but Tomas is still here. Those two never say no. They put in extra time. Stand up, please. Tomas Rodriguez is not an event, then it's a good chance it's not going to go well. Greg Brown is here, one of our athletic counselors. Greg. Continue to outperform the general population, and a lot of that credit goes to our athletic counselors, Greg Brown being one of the primary ones. Greg, your contributions to our coaches and our student athletes is absolutely appreciated. Also, special guest tonight, we have Trustee Michael Pasquale. Mr. Pasquale supports athletics ardently. He, in fact, even rakes the sand pits at our track meets and is at all of our athletic events. Love seeing him show up at our games. And our newest, not interim, college president is here this evening, Dr. G.H. Javaharipur, who I will also invite to come up and say a few words.
Thank you very much. Good evening. I'm G.H. Javaharipur, and I was just commenting a few minutes ago that I should have done something in my past to deserve such a great fortune to be here at Yuba College in this community. It's absolutely the greatest community, the best community I've seen. I've been in the rural areas quite a bit of my career, and this community is absolutely top-notch. The college is in great shape. We just realized our reformation of our accreditation. We're fully accredited. Both colleges and the district under the direction of our chancellor. We are ready to move forward. The team is together and was, I guess, the last piece of the puzzle, and we're here to move our institution forward and be of service to the community, not only here, but also in Woodland and in the counties that we serve. Tonight is the night that we are celebrating 6 of our own that you have done well by the college and also the community that you live in and you serve in. And we hope that we are going to be graduating and training students who are going to be similarly and equally of service to the community to bring the next generation of service providers and community leaders to the area. One of the folks that has been here and I have been in touch with since last week that I've been here has been President Belby, who has taken me sort of under his wings, and he's going to help me get acclimated with the community. And I will be visiting with all of you in different capacities to find out about what your all's needs as far as training and education is concerned, so we can provide those for you. Just one last thing, and I'll get off, and that is last night was the last game for one of our basketball player, Mani Kaur. And she's been here for her 2 years, and that young lady really, really impressed me with this little short time that I've been here. And I'm hoping she will be one of the folks that is going to be one of our community leaders in the upcoming years. And I tell you this, I have attended a few of the athletic events, and what I see from our athletes is just a lot of heart, a lot of ambitious, just putting it out on the floor and not taking aback from the adversities that are in front of them. I'm very impressed with our women's basketball team. We don't have the bulk, we don't have the height, but yet they go out there and put 100% on the court. And you've got to, just as a person, as a employee of the institute, just as a community person, you've got to learn and enjoy them and appreciate them. With that, I'll let the ceremonies move forward, and I congratulate all of our inductees this year. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. John Hereford. Next, I'd like to continue the tradition of recognizing past inductees that are in attendance this evening. I'll ask our Hall of Famers to stand as I read your name and ask you all to hold your applause until the end after I've asked if I've omitted anything. I'm sure I have. I apologize, I'm going to read this. Frank Mascaro, 2014 inductee for baseball. Hold your applause. Start handing out last. Okay. Dennis Gallagher, 2000 inductee for football and baseball. Dave Dunlop, 2010 inductee for tennis. George Nicolau, 2013 inductee, special recognition. Skip Davies, 2012 inductee, football, track, and baseball. Bob Albert, 2009 inductee, basketball and baseball. Charlie McNiff, 2001 inductee, football, baseball, and track. Judith Ingleton, here for the late Gary Ingleton, 2001 inductee. Ava Balbutin, 2006 inductee for tennis. Janet Balbutin, 2006 inductee for tennis. Larry Poole, 2012 inductee for special recognition. Ed Hicks, 2004 inductee, football, basketball, and track. Wayne Gadbury, 2004 inductee for football. Marnie Crowhurst, here for the late Tom Crowhurst, 2009 inductee, special recognition. Is there anybody I've missed? No. Please, nice round of applause. Our Hall of Famers, I say thank you for being here. Your presence adds to the energy and the specialness of this event. Okay, let's get to the honoring of our 17th class of the Hall of Fame. I will turn it over to tonight's MC and voice of Yuba College basketball, Jim Lemus.
Usually about this time of the night I'm saying, and now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the defending Bay Valley Conference champions. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to say that next year, and that's a shame, but I'm sure looking forward to next year. If you like basketball, Yuba College had one starting sophomore and about 9 freshmen on the team, so watch out for next year. It's going to be a lot of fun. But it's a real pleasure for me to step in for John Cassidy into this role. And I apologize if I'm a little gravelly voice. We did 4 games this week, and the voice is getting a little worn out. But at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce to you to the newest inductees into the Yuba College Athletic Hall of Fame, the class of 2014. As I introduce each member, I will include some information that's found in the programs that you had at your place setting. I will also add some other information found on the nominee forms or the resumes that they submitted. And then, of course, I might add a couple of tidbits if I happen to know them well enough to get in a jab or two. So without further ado, let's meet the members of the class of 2015. Our first member is Jim Harrison. Jim was a member of both the 1957 and 1958 football teams at Yuba College and was an all-conference player his sophomore year. He was on the 1958 football team that was inducted into the Hall of Fame back in 2007. Following graduation from Yuba College, he began a 30-year career in law enforcement, including 26 years with the California Highway Patrol. He also has worked as a crop duster for over 48 years. He played semi-pro baseball and football, and also played in the Sutter County Pig Bowl at the age of 45. He graduated from Yuba City High School and resides in Yuba City with his wife, Patricia. And I was giving Jim a little harassment just before the program started. But I have to add, anyone who can survive 30 years in law enforcement and 48 years as a crop duster belongs in a whole lot of Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Harrison.
What time do you all have to go to work tomorrow? Get a long night. I want to thank the nominating committee and the voting committee to induct me into the Hall of Fame. I appreciate it very much. And I'm a little heavier now than I was when I played football. And the doctors always told me that when you're about 18, you're at your top growing limit. Well, I'm 75, and since November, I've gained 10 pounds. I know there's quite a few of you that may recognize me because I probably stopped you sometime. But according to my supervisors, I let everybody go. I want to thank my wife for coming with me tonight and my family, all of them here, my wife Patricia. And I was only kidding when I said we're going to be here late. I'm all through.
Was I your counselor when you were in Yuba? I thought I was. I know I announced every one of your home games. Our second member of the class of 2014 is Marie Nygaard. Marie played both volleyball and basketball while at Yuba and was named all-conference both years in basketball. she still holds a number of records that will probably last for a long time. She continued her education at Eastern Washington University, where she also was a member of the basketball team there. After graduating from Eastern Washington, she returned to her hometown of Rio Vista, where she coached basketball and has now entered, I love this, the corporate world. That means she's gone to work, folks, is what it means. In her bio, Marie stated that after she graduated from high school, she was first going to go to Sierra College. But after going there, decided that wasn't really a good fit for her. And the former ladies coach here at Yuba College, Sue Krebin, heard about it, got a hold of her, and convinced her to come to Yuba College. And I'll tell you what, Marie, a lot of us are sure glad you did. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Marie Nygaard.
Good evening. Well, what an honor it is to be accepting this award tonight. But I first and foremost want to thank those on behalf of my peers, my coach, Sue Krebin, the training staff, the athletic administrative staff, my teammates, and my family and friends that are here tonight. Many today say that playing game is only about winning. But sometimes we forget within that passion that it is just not about the winning of the game. Well, why do we play? Years ago when I stepped onto the court, I just knew that that's what I wanted to do, and I loved it. You work hard, you persevere, and it's just something that you fall in love with and want to do. But take a look at the person next to you tonight, and it's not just all about winning. It's about the bonds and the relationships that you do gain within playing the sport. So I'm forever thankful for the opportunities that Yuba College and the athletic staff and teammates and football teams, baseball teams have given me. And I was able to receive a full scholarship to Eastern Washington. And I graduated from there, and again I returned to coach in Rio Vista. I want to tell a little funny story. I was talking to Eric earlier tonight, and when I was training really hard, going to the weight room every day, and I was in there one day with his whole baseball team at the time, and I was there at the squat rack, and I was doing my squats. And so when you're done with your weights, it's known that you have to take the weights off and put them back. So I had, I can't remember, maybe a 45 on each side, a 35 pound, and a 10 pound. So I go and I pulled the 35 and the 10 pound off. Well, the whole bar just flew back. And the bay mirrored window just shattered. In front of the whole baseball team, I thought I was going to get in trouble. Oh no! Eric reamed his team for not helping me. Again, thank you very much. It's an honor to be accepting this. And congratulations to all the other inductees.
The third member of our class is Mike Lynch. Mike was both a football player and a member of the wrestling team while at Yuba, serving as team captain for the 1968 football team while playing on the defensive line. He then went to Humboldt, and after graduation from Humboldt, where he continued his football career, he began a 40-year teaching and coaching career. While serving as a football and wrestling coach over the years, He has seen his teams enjoy tremendous success, including a state championship football team in 2012. Mike graduated from Marysville High School, and he and his wife of 44 years, Judy, are the proud parents of 3 adult children. Mike attributes much of his success in his teaching and coaching career to what he learned from his teachers and coaches here at Yuba College. I know for sure, Mike, many of them feel pretty proud tonight for what you have been able to accomplish. Congratulations, our 3rd inductee, Mike Lynn.
Well, I'd like to thank the athletic department and the Hall of Fame selection committee for bestowing this honor. I'd especially like to thank Eric Burns and Rosa Packard for all their assistance and their kindness and their patience in going through this process. It was really amazing. And this honor means a lot to me. It was totally unexpected. You know, we mentioned something about our state championship. I was very fortunate to work with some great people. It was, I got to tag along with them. You know, I'll just say that for right now. I'd like to thank my family and friends for being here tonight. My wife, Judy, we'll be married 45 years in June. And if you count out the amount of time, count the time that we hung out together in high school and in college, we've been together for 49 years. And we're very proud of our 3 kids that have grown and they're out chasing their dreams. And they make us proud every day. They're awesome. So, and also, the other thing that's nice is I get to catch up with my wife. My wife, Judy, is a professional reading person, and she is in the California Reading Association Hall of Fame. So finally, I get to catch up. I have a few thoughts I'd like to share tonight, because this is really meaningful to me. I won't keep you past midnight, I promise. I feel like I'm really lucky to be here. I'm living the American dream. My dad was an Irish immigrant, fresh off the boat. He died when I was 9. And I kind of went through a period of time where I didn't have a lot of direction. And I kind of gravitated towards coaches and teachers. And they provided role models and examples of how I should maybe conduct myself. And you know, they gave me the words of encouragement when I needed that, and believe me, we all need that, and I needed it a lot, and there was plenty of times when they came through. They also gave me a good swift kick in the butt when I needed that, and that was appreciated. And so I want to mention a couple of my coaches because if I didn't have these guys in my life, I'm not here today. And I think that some of these names that I'm going to go through, you're going to, you'll know them. Long-time Yuba Sutter area people. Duncan McDougall was a coach that I had at the junior high level. Coached 3 sports, football, basketball, and softball. I was not a basketball player. In fact, I quit playing basketball when I couldn't fit to the hoop anymore. But Duncan coached us to the county championship in football at that level, and had his team in the county champion finals, and basketball was a great mentor to kids in getting us going. Chuck Short, Bernie Riemann, and Harold Cagle were my freshman coaches. Harold Cagle was an interesting man. He ran in the 1936 Olympic Games. You may know of a guy that he was on the same team with, a guy by the name of Jesse Owens. He was on the same team as another guy that became famous in his later years. If you've read the book, have seen the movie Unbroken, there was a guy named Louis Zamperini. Okay, he was on that team. Harold Cagle was a silver medalist and on the 4x100 relay team. And you know what? We all knew it in school, but you never heard anything from him. He was quiet. He was effective. He was a great role model. And yet,